On this week's Tuesday Talk, we are talking about how we deal with criticism.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah. So first off, there's two types of criticism, as many of you probably know. There's constructive criticism, and then there is, what would you call the second type?
Unconstructive.
There you go.
Or personal attacks or
things like that.
Really, unconstructive, the more the bucket that everything else fits into, I guess.
So let's talk about constructive first.
Constructive is awesome because that's how we learn. That's how most people learn.
Yes. It can be done in good or bad ways, but in general, if we get constructive criticism here on the channel, we listen and we try to do something about it. So for example, when we first started the channel, and Steve's talked about this before, or he will be, depending on when this video goes out, when he talks about his video editing, we got a lot of comments from people about our music use and how it was kind of loud.
Or the overuse.
The overuse of music.
Specifically.
How it was kind of loud, how it distracted from us talking, how it was hard to hear us talking when the music was going on, stuff like that. And we listened.
We did. And now you can listen to us a little bit clearer without that background noise.
Yes.
And it really helped. Some of that was to cover up some poor audio that I've now fixed as well. Be that as it may, that criticism was very helpful.
Yes.
It gave me a kick in the backside to figure out the audio solution and to make our videos better.
And we get constructive criticism about bunches of things. We've learned a lot about our Airstream and about traveling and about things like that from you guys who in the comments would say, oh, did you know you can do this? Or you might want to try doing this or something like that. It's really good for us. So we appreciate all the constructive criticism that you guys give us.
Lay it on us. Lay it on us.
Now let's talk about the unconstructive criticism.
Yes, and I could take a lot. I mean, look at the shirt I'm wearing. It says I pooped today. So it doesn't, I don't get my sense of self-worth or satisfaction or whatever based on how other people view me, I guess. But, I mean, everybody deals with this. Everybody deals with it in different ways. And on YouTube, you're going to have those people who they will give you crap regardless of what you do, what you say. You could make a video about anything, any subject, and you will always have experts, either real experts or self-proclaimed experts telling you everything you did wrong. And usually we are okay. We let those comments stand. We don't necessarily delete those.
No.
But we don't get a lot of personal attacks.
We're actually really lucky.
Point.
You guys are awesome. I would say we maybe get personal attacks once a month, like one comment once a month. We get other things that are a little bit negative and stuff like that are not really necessary more often than that. But like the personal attacks, we do not get near as much as some of the bigger channels.
Yes, and a lot of the bigger channels will filter those comments out for a good reason.
Yeah.
Because they don't want their comments just filled with a bunch of crap.
Yes. We filter. There is a filter mechanism on YouTube. We have it set up, but we only filter pretty much nasty words. So if a comment has nasty swear words or other words in it, it will automatically not be shown on a video before, and then we will read through them and decide if somehow it was mistaken, but almost it never was.
Yeah, or if it's not, or if those words were not in support of a personal attack.
Yes.
Then, I mean, we're not prudes. I mean, an obscenity here and there is fine. We don't care about that. But really, it's just the personal attacks. Yeah. And you know, if you want to get through to us, and please, I'm not preaching to you because 99% of you are awesome people and don't do this. But if you want to get through to us, a personal attack will not do it. No. And that's the case for most people. We just delete those, we don't take those seriously, and we move on. And that's really the bottom line. Yes.
They do hurt, though. And I mean, other channels have talked about this as well. They don't hurt Steve as much as they hurt me, because I take it a little bit more personally. But it's just kind of part of the lifestyle of having YouTube is that you are going to get some personal attacks, and you just have to deal with them.
My mindset is you can't be all things to all people. You're going to offend people. You're going to piss people off. Things are going to happen. You're going to make somebody angry. Yeah. Oh, well, it happens. Yeah. You move on, and I mean, you can't let all that bother you. Otherwise, you would never produce videos. You would never go out in public and say anything, speak your mind, those kinds of things, if you're afraid of the retribution. Yeah. So
that's the like personal attacks. We do get negative comments or
a lot of it, well, you should have done it this way.
Oh, no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about, like, just the things that don't even really match the videos. Just, like, people with their own agendas trying to put a negative comment somewhere to get attention or something like that. We get those.
You talk about spam?
No, it's not spam. I don't want to give any examples, but...
Oh, okay.
Just like if it's a national issue, politics comes in a lot. And there'll be nothing political about our video, but somehow they'll pick a topic and make it into political comments, and then things will start going in the comment section. As long as it doesn't get out of hand, we'll leave it. As you guys probably know, I try to answer every single comment we get on every single video at the moment. If we get a whole lot bigger than this, that may not happen anymore. But I try very hard to do that. Sometimes I will not answer those comments. They're the only ones I tend to leave blank because I just don't know what to say because they don't make any sense. But I leave them because it's honest. Unless something is really offensive and I think it's going to take away from our video, I leave them be. Otherwise, I will remove them. But
so they have to be pretty bad to get removed.
They do.
But that happens from time to time.
It does happen from time to time. But yeah, but if you're trying to tell us something that is honest and we really aren't doing something right or there is a better way to do it, we will take that in consideration and hopefully use it constructively.
Yeah. That's how we learn.
That's how we learn. That's how everybody learns.
That's right.
So that was just a quick little talk about criticism because we know other channels have talked about this. Luckily, like we said, we don't get very many personal attacks compared to others, I guess. And we take every comment you guys leave us very seriously. So like we said, if you have a suggestion for us, please leave them because we will listen and possibly do something about it if we agree, with you.
We'll take it under consideration at the very least.
That's a very good way of saying it. So I think that's it about criticism. You have anything else about?
I don't think so. Okay. I think we covered it all.
Yeah, I kind of interrupted you there on the talking about when people are the experts on things, but I wanted to get the point across about those weird comments we get that don't get answered because I don't know how to.
Yeah, I don't. A lot of comments. We're just like, what?
Okay.
It's like, okay, thanks, but yeah, whatever. It happens.
It does. So comment below if you'd like about
something that makes sense.
Yes, if we prefer it to make sense if it could. But
if they're head scratchers, sometimes those are the best comments, but usually they're not.
Leave us a comment below if you have a question for a future Tuesday talk, because a lot of these questions we are getting and answering are from you guys. So if you have a future question, let us know. And
if you have a present question, let us know that one too.
Yeah, let us know that one too. Like this video if you liked it. Hopefully.
This is a train wreck.
Subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you next week for hopefully less of a train wreck and a topic for our another future.
End it now. End it now. End it now. End it now.
Bye, guys.
End it now. End it now. Bye.